A slight pressure in the chest, that's all it was. Just stress, they said. 48 hours later, they were in the emergency room. Here's what everyone needs to know. Did you know that every 40 seconds someone has a heart attack? But here's what's even more shocking. Their bodies were sending warning signals days, even weeks, before it happened. Today, I'm sharing the 10 warning signs that could save your life. The silent killer. Picture this. You're doing your usual morning routine, but suddenly, everything feels like you're walking through quicksand. Studies show that 70% of heart attack survivors experience this type of unusual fatigue days or weeks before their cardiac event. Many dismissed it as overwork, a mistake that could have cost them everything. When your heart isn't pumping efficiently, your body compensates by redirecting blood flow to vital organs. This leaves your muscles and other systems starved for oxygen, resulting in that overwhelming feeling of exhaustion. If simple tasks leave you unusually tired for 3+ days, especially if the fatigue hits suddenly and persists despite rest, your heart might be warning you. The breath mystery. When your heart struggles to pump effectively, fluid can build up in your lungs. This creates a sensation similar to trying to breathe through a thick cloth. You might notice you're getting winded during activities that never bothered you before, like walking up a single flight of stairs or carrying groceries from the car. The crucial difference between normal breathlessness and a warning sign is the pattern. If you're experiencing shortness of breath while resting, or if moderate activities suddenly leave you gasping, your body is telling you something's wrong with your heart's ability to oxygenate your system. The chest signal. Forget what you've seen in movies about dramatic chest-clutching scenes. Real heart attack warning signs are often much more subtle. The sensation might feel like a heavyweight sitting on your chest, a tight band squeezing around your torso, pressure that comes and goes, a burning sensation similar to heartburn, a dull ache that moves around your chest area. Any chest discomfort that lasts more than 5 minutes or comes and goes in a pattern needs immediate medical attention. Don't wait to see if it gets worse. Those early minutes are crucial for preventing permanent heart damage. The digestive deception. Medical studies show that 43% of people who experienced a heart attack never felt the classic chest pain. Instead, many dismissed their symptoms as mere indigestion for weeks. Here's the crucial difference. Heart-related digestive symptoms often occur alongside subtle breathlessness or fatigue. They might appear after physical activity and don't respond to antacids or dietary changes. Pay special attention if you experience unexplained nausea, vomiting, or a feeling of fullness in your upper abdomen, especially if these symptoms persist or keep returning. The warning sweat. When your heart is under stress, your nervous system triggers its fight-or-flight response. This can cause sudden, unexplained sweating that feels different from normal perspiration. You might experience cold, clammy skin or break out in a cold sweat while sitting still in a comfortable environment. This type of sweating is particularly concerning if it happens along with any other symptoms on this list, or if it occurs during rest periods when you wouldn't normally be sweating. The hidden pain. Your heart's distress signals can radiate to surprising places. The vagus nerve, which connects your heart to your brain, can transmit pain signals to your jaw, neck, or back. This pain typically comes on suddenly without clear cause, may feel like a squeezing or burning sensation, can move around or spread to different areas, might worsen with physical activity, doesn't improve with typical pain relievers. If you experience unexplained pain in these areas, especially if it's accompanied by shortness of breath or fatigue, seek immediate medical attention. The fluid signal. When your heart isn't pumping effectively, fluid starts accumulating in your lower extremities. Look for these specific signs. Shoes feeling tighter at the end of the day. Sock marks appearing deeper than usual. Shiny or stretched skin on your ankles. Difficulty pressing a finger into your shin. One or both legs becoming heavier and more difficult to move. This swelling won't improve simply by elevating your feet or resting. It's a sign your heart needs immediate attention. the heart's Morse code. Your heartbeat should feel steady and regular, like a metronome. Place your fingers on your pulse point and count the beats for 30 seconds. Multiply by 2 to get your heart rate. But more importantly, notice the rhythm. Are there skipped beats? Does it feel like your heart is flopping around in your chest? These irregularities could signal atrial fibrillation, a condition that increases your risk of heart attack by 5 times. Regular heart rhythm should feel like steady footsteps. Anything that feels more like someone stumbling downstairs needs medical evaluation. The emotional warning. Your body has an intricate warning system that can trigger emotional responses before physical symptoms become apparent. A sudden, overwhelming sense of anxiety or doom, especially if it's accompanied by racing thoughts about your health. An unexplainable urge to seek help. Physical restlessness. A persistent feeling that something isn't right. Inability to focus or settle down. This isn't regular anxiety, it's your body's sophisticated alarm system telling you something is seriously wrong. The sneaky symptoms. In the days or weeks before a heart attack, you might experience what feels like a mild case of flu. But unlike the actual flu, these symptoms won't include respiratory issues like coughing or nasal congestion. Instead, you might experience persistent dizziness or lightheadedness, unexplained weakness that comes and goes, mild body aches, particularly in the chest and back, fatigue that sleep doesn't improve, mild nausea that persists for days, a general feeling of being unwell without obvious cause. These symptoms often appear gradually and might seem mild enough to ignore. That's what makes them particularly dangerous. Remember, the key to surviving a heart attack is recognizing these warning signs early. Don't wait until symptoms become severe. If you experience any of these signs, especially in combination, seek medical attention immediately. Your life could depend on it. Subscribe for more life-saving tips.